Okay, so real quick, right? This is 11:65. You know, um, before I go into this, I just saw this entire video by Dawn Dusk. Their other channel is called Pen Art something. I forgot. I'm sorry. Luna Pen Art. I just remembered. Where that channel they discuss like the translation notes and predictions within just one singular chapter, and I'm pretty sure Dawn Dusk is like the overall theory that also goes into different translations of different things. And this video was interesting. Let me tell you, I did not expect to see an entire 40-minute video explaining the intricacies of Buggy down to a T. This was talking about how Buggy was his identity is related to the Nefertari family. He's actually Nefertari D Buggy. Like just just saying that out loud just sounds funny, but when you watch this video, and I will link this down in the description later on for the VOD and in this chat. This video, man, started to make a little sense because oh man, like I just watched the video, but already I'm starting to like blink out on some of the important details. But one of them, I thought like his name being a buggy, and it's also related to like a dune buggy, which is driven in deserts, specifically like in Egypt, and that plays back to um that plays back to the why am I forgetting Alabasta? It plays back into Alabasta. Also Nefertari D Lily was also made as a prediction that she may have been the first Kuja. She started the Amazon Lily, and the names Nefertari D Lily, Amazon Lily. The Amazon Lily has a bunch of snake imagery and stuff like that, symbolism. And also the former, he's dead now. The former current king was King Cobra. It just made so much sense. It just made so much sense. And also, I was wondering because Buggy and Shanks are around the same age. I think Buggy would be like one. Back then, I was wondering if he was going to show up at God Valley also. Originally, there were theories going around just because like Rox in his first appearance kind of looked like Buggy a little bit, but not really. That theory, that little like look-alike, kind of faded away from my mind now. I don't think that there's no relation between them, especially now with how we're seeing the story. Like there would be a mention of Buggy being Rox's other son or something, but nothing like that has occurred. So this is the next thing where we have to think about who Buggy could be. Also, the blue hair. You gotta imagine that, like, he also has blue hair. He could be related to the Nefertari family, at least on Lily's side. Because remember, Vivi and Cobra were on Lily's brother's side of that family. So there's that. What was another thing that was... Let me see. Oh yeah, and going along with the buggy, like the dune buggy, he also... I forgot what arc it was. I think it was Logtown. He also transformed into a little car that resembled a dune buggy, so that could be one too. There is also like a god of grain who was murdered and like chopped up. So the chop fruit. This video mentioned that Lily could have been the original user of the chop fruit, and they split the real poneglyph. So I thought that was also interesting. I'm like, okay, that's probably how Lily spread the poneglyphs all over the world. like Emu said. Emu thought it was originally a mistake or like a great blunder, but it was actually like coming to the realization it was actually intentional since the D name was revealed to Emu. I'm surprised Emu didn't, after thousands of years or after centuries, Emu never figured out that Lily was a D. Like, you should have had plenty of time to think, like, why was that really a mistake? Like, nah, she was plotting. She was plotting. There the Bible that Kuma always read, talking about a holy mother, and the woman on the cover of that Bible could be Lily. It could be Lily. There's parallels with that, and Vivi as well. I'm thinking Vivi might also live up to that representation of a holy mother by the end of the series. Who knows? And the last part was Lily being that representation, but also like the queen of the world, and then Buggy could be the god of the world, because there's a joke where Luffy says that he's going to be king of the pirates, and then Buggy's like, if you're king, then I'm god. And I was like, wait, hold on, that joke might come around. And there's also another joke where one of his crewmates call him grain or like wheat or something. It's like a huge mistranslation in English, but in Japanese it's like buggy and Mugi or Muggy or something. So I thought that was cool. I I don't want to say too much. I'll just say if you got 40 minutes, go into that. But 11:65, enough yapping. I I just hope, I really hope bits and pieces of that video come true. That'll be hilarious, dude. Because the final statement that was said in that video made me laugh, bro. It was like, Buggy, God of the world. He's already an emperor. He's already an emperor. He never thought, but he is. And if possible, when Emu gets dethroned, Buggy might be sitting there. Buggy might be. He's just failing upwards, and I love it. But one thing that I got spoiled on, I had to block this one account that was suddenly popped up in my timeline. I wasn't even following them. I just got huge 11:65 spoilers. We get the name of Marco's dad and their surname. I was expecting it. It's Marco, so of course the last name would be Polo. But I didn't want to see that confirmed on my timeline. That was crazy. Now I'm pretty sure I muted chapters 1165 all the way to 1170. That shit was crazy. I did not want to see that at all. But that was his father. Whoever the lookalike of Marco who was fighting Silver Axe kicked him in the face. This chapter's called Echo. Kicked him in the face was Marco's dad. I forgot his name. I glanced at that post and I was like, whoa, this is a huge spoiler. Blocked. Muted, blocked. So, I hated that. Chapter's called Echo. And Yamato's story is over, so we're going to get more of these cover requests. Law and Beppo and Zeus? What? Beppo peacefully sleeping using Zeus as a pillow. Machi and Takeshi. Cover request by two people? They work together in this Oda. Oda just added Law in there for fun. And then there's sheep. The sheep are sleeping as well. They're counting the little chicks above them. This is cool. All right. Echo. The last chapter was called Davy's. What was the last chapter called? What was that? Davy's Blood. Davy's Blood end Davy's dream. And it hasn't been ended since Teach exists, but Echo. Could Echo mean Teach? Like he's an echo of Rock, he's an echo of Davy? Like Cause of blood. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Usually, within the chapter, either in the middle or at the end, somewhere, we get the full meaning of the title name. So let me just stop talking and read, cause there won't be any more. Oh, there's no pending. No note today. If there's no note, it might be fire. If there's no note, this chapter might be fire. I can see that for the last chapter, bro. When One Piece gets revealed, there Straw Hats are at Laptel. No chapter though. Just go in and experience the straight gas. Oh man. Or is the echo referring to him using the voice of all things to communicate to these two? To kill him. Rocks versus Roger and Garp, man. I was yapping this entire time about Buggy and stuff. We gotta get into this fight. I was more hype about that. I was so hype about that video that I just saw that I forgot we're getting Garp Roger versus Rocks. You see how I said Garp's name first? Come on now. Come on. We gotta see Joy Man real quick. The tears, man. The tears. Please. You hear that too, right? He's revving up his... What's his sword called? I think his sword got named. I just don't remember. Oh, man. I was going to say Griffin, but that's actually Shanks's blade. What is his sword called, man? It's definitely top grade. It's top grade for sure. He's like, yeah. Well, he's just waiting there swinging low. He's charging hockey up. Oh, that. Oh. Yo, Rocks. Oh, man, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry you're going through this, but you look crazy right now. I'm so sorry you're going through this, but you look fierce, bro. You look crazy. Who's that from? That's from Roger? Whose blade is that? His words, the way he's acting, and that look on his face. I'm so I didn't realize this. Well, I kind of realized it. I just didn't say it in the last stream. Big Mom and Kaido were really hurt. They just didn't pick up on it. They were there though. They saw him get pierced and then he started acting strange. They just didn't pick up on like what was going on and that he wasn't actually betraying the crew. He was just being possessed, taken over, manipulated. So to this day, they still thought he was, they were bitter. They were bitter even into the present day of the timeline. Especially Big Mom. And like that's like her bad future, right? We're experiencing Big Mom's bad future and Kaido's. And it's also interesting, Kaido does not ever mention Rocks when he's talking about strength, pure strength and stuff. Because I know he's dummy reversing right now, and that may be amplifying him in terms of power, but bro, how are you gonna, I get it, Roger was at his peak, probably, when he achieved the title of King of Pirates? Maybe here he achieved his peak. I don't know, but to not talk about Rocks when having a conversation of strength, he always mentioned Roger, even when it was like Roger never used Delta Fruits to talking to Luffy, fighting him in Gear 5. I wonder. I mean, he envisioned Rocks behind Luffy during the "How high will your ceiling go" panel, but he never explicitly said his name. Maybe it was that bitterness, just like that thought of betrayal lingering in his mind. He just never wanted to mention him. Verbally, vocally. That look on his face. The clash. Oh man. The clash from these two? The clash from these two as Garp leaps up and revs a punch. Woo! They are coordinated. He's like, he's preoccupied clashing with me. Garp, get him. Get him. This is real 2v1 time. None of it adds up. You're right. He's developing some thought. Oh, that punch. He's developing some thought of like, hold on, what's going on right now? And then that might lead into like what he saw within that monster of Emu. I think after God Valley, he was really gathering his thoughts of like, bro, I gotta solve the world. Look, I gotta venture out more and find out the world's secrets right now. Cause this is getting a little too crazy for me. Originally, I just wanted to. I mean, you know, originally he wanted to flip the world upside down, so he was gonna do that regardless. Look at the coordination, man. He caved his face in with that one. Spread page already? That pushed him back a lot. He's putting more force into it, yo! But he's tanking it. He's tanking it, though. He pushed him back, but he's tanking it. Look at this. That nose must be hockeyed up. or the dummy reverse, he's just, you know, eating it up. Still clashing. What are we seeing right now? Oh, he overpowered all of that. He overpowered all of that. You're lying. Both of them get pushed into the rock, into the cold rock. Both of them. And then his panels in between the two, getting crashing into the boulders. That left prayer hand is already gone, dude. You gotta hope, you gotta pray with one hand, bro. You gotta pray with one hand. It's gonna be looking like you're doing yoga. That's from them? No, nah. No, that's gotta be from the fodder. No way Roger and Garp are like, wow. No way, no way. Ain't no way. He split the sky. I'm done, bro. I'm so done. Rock splitting the sky. I know it was anime only, but Gear 5 Luffy also split the sky by himself. But look, bro. It was anime only. So we can't really tell if that was Oda's intention, if he ever wanted Luffy to split the sky by himself. But he shows it here. Rocks did that. He did that by himself. He did that by himself while fending off attacks from almost basically prime Garp and Roger. Basically. I'm not sure if it's been a discussion for a long time. We're not sure. I think Garp is in his prime right now, maybe. But for Roger, I'm not sure if he was in his prime right now or during the Odin flashback. I'm not sure. He was sick. He was sick then and dying. So maybe here in God Valley he was at his peak. The sky is splitting. We gotta get out of here. We're gonna die. Oh man. The God Valley sky is splitting, bro. Silver Axe. What happened to Silver Axe? We do not see this man in the current story, I think. Let's steal a ship and get off this island. What? What about Rox's ship? Dumbass, no one's going back. Dumbass, no one's going back. No one's going back. The Rox pirates are history. Yeah, they know it too. Hurry to the coast. Man. There was a panel that I mislooked, that I overlooked. Did Shiki slice Ganzui in half? Because Ganzui and Thriller Bark had like he was stitched together with an animal. He was looking like a centaur in Thriller Bark. Did Shiki slice this man in half? He was still alive. Like he was still talking during that one panel. Because it was brought up to me when I saw it in I think a video. It was like either an YouTube video or I saw it on Twitter. The panel. He got cut in half by Shiki, I think. I gotta go back to that, but that was crazy. That could explain why he was a centaur in Thriller Bark. He died that way, probably. Shiki caught a body before he left. He's like, these are billion berry chests. I gotta kill for this. Cut in half, bro. Most likely. Vice Admiral Garp, can you repeat that? I said get every survivor Marine you can aboard that ship. His son, he doesn't even know his son is on the island. Get him off immediately. He's hurt. The brother's hurt right now. And cast off immediately. Roger, what's going on over there? Who is that? Look at these designs. Hold on. This guy looks cool. This character. Get underway. The instant Rayleigh's group is aboard. Wait for me at sea. He's gonna swim. He's gonna swim back. He's gonna swim back. Him and Gar might swim back, bro. They Rayleigh. We see how Rayleigh got his thing, bro. He's just swimming across islands, swimming across the Calm Belt. I'll make it back for sure, and they do. And indeed they do. So they beat we know they beat Rock somehow. But then you still have Emu. Emu's not gonna let these guys just leave after beating Rocks. They want to probably take these guys out too. I'm sure. They saw Emu. Emu's not gonna leave. Emu's probably gonna immediately go after them. They're already they look almost exhausted right now. Or at least, no, not really. They're bleeding. But I don't see no huffing and puffing yet. But after this fight, Emu's definitely going to want to throw another 2v1. Basically a 2v2, taking over Saturn. Who knows? Or either that or Emu runs out of energy. Somehow, that'll be interesting to see. Takes off the coat! Hey, Rock still got his coat on. He's not gassed. I mean, don't be reversey mode, but still. Coat is still on, bro. Coat is... They took off their coat! Oh my god, they're not playing around. Bro, straw hat. The straw hat is gone. The straw hat is gone. He didn't even keep that thing on. The only time I can remember that Luffy took his hat off was when he gave it to Nami to fight Arlong. Was there another time? Cause he kept his hat on throughout the entirety of Kaido's fight, Katakuri, Doflamingo. He only ever took it off for Arlong. I must be forgetting something. I'm pretty sure he had it on fighting. That hat must be special, bro. Because when he fought against NL, the amount of times he got electrocuted and like not even his clothes, not even his clothes got affected. Like his clothes got more affected when the acid from that giant serpent was deteriorating it. That straw hat that ain't no normal straw hat. Rocks and Roger flings the coat away. Rocks and Roger, I came to this island to catch the pair of you, but look how things panned out. Well, all I wanted was to save Shaki. Grab some treasure and bail. Roger didn't even expect any of this. He really was like the rookie pirate, bro. He didn't expect any of this shit to happen. Wow. Well, he's not a rookie right now. Maybe in the definitely in the beginning. Want to call a temporary truce? Can't say I'm thrilled with the idea, but we can't just leave him be. Got that right. Oh man. Oh man, we're only halfway, or not even halfway. He goes after Garp first. Hey, Rocks. Leaps over that attack. Look at this panel. Tap, 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 tap. Yo, Roger is... the tap, tap, tap. You know he's running fast as hell right now. Yo, the anime is gonna gas that scene up. This... You see how small he is in this panel? The anime is gonna elevate that shit up. You're gonna see that on like the edits, on like the TikTok edits, where you see like One Piece characters running and shit. Roger's gonna be right there. Just wait, 2027, because we're not gonna get this fight until 2 years later, especially with the schedule change. But bro, this panel, this whole chapter, man. They're going to have all hands on board for this. Tap, tap, tap. He maneuvers his body sideways. Like diagonally. And then he slashes. Oh, that's crazy. It might be easy to fight Rocks in this state. Because when you're under... I don't know. Would it be better to fight... He seems almost like a wild animal right now. So it might be easier to fight him, but I don't know. He's still strong as hell. Face just gets put in the boulder. Oh, I don't like this. He's about to pull him out like a vegetable and then... Oh, no, he's gonna smash him on the ground, bro. He's gonna do to him like Gear 5 did to Kaido, Tom and Jerry style. This form, this curse. Can we undo it somehow? Thank you for asking that question, Garp. Thank you. Probably not. I think he's gonna end up dead by the end of this in that form. But he flings him. Goodness, bro. Oh my good. They're just comboing, bro. This is the Wombo combo video right now. This is Fox and Captain Falcon right now, bro. He did a back throw and then... Alright, well, let me... My nerd ass making melee references. They're cooking him right now. They're cooking him. Wake up. I want to see Marco again. The chapter, the spoiler said that the name reveal gets shown here. I want to see when it happens. I feel like we got to focus more on the fight right now than just worrying about Marco's dad. You know? That means Marco's dad was on Rox's crew. That's crazy. Yo, chest full of billions of berries. Hurry, Roger won't stop fighting. Till he's sure we've escaped. It's strange, this hockey. They're talking about Roger's hockey? Like they've never seen this hockey like this? Like he's really locked in right now? They've never seen it like this before? Nice ship. You don't mind if I tag along, right? Gloriosa. Yeah, she's like, hey, Rox's crew is finished. I might as well just sell with y'all from this point. She probably didn't even mess with anybody else. I don't know. Here, we get this scene. Alright, cool. Let's see the bitterness, bro. They're conscious again. They should go back and keep fighting. But they're probably gonna leave. They're gonna be like, nah, he betrayed us. Let's just go. You listening, Kaido? Consider this a lifelong debt. You'll pay me back one day. Mark my words. Did he? They made the alliance. He never did, right? That's why Big Mom pulled up. Well, she pulled up to Wano to get the lick back against Luffy. But I think also she probably wanted to. She was fighting with Kaido and Wano. Then they had that truce. Don't be stupid. You lost fair and square, Lin. Now I'm gonna start a crew where brutality is the only law. Wow, he had that. He had them in mind from the very beginning, from the jump. From God Valley, man. You've grown bold, haven't you? But you'll never be able to beat me. Lin, what are you doing? We gotta go. Load up the treasure. One day I'll come to collect what you owe. I'll crush you when that time comes. Never really happened. I mean, I don't think they're dead though. They're definitely gonna come back in the story somehow. Sheesh, we cut away? Oh my god, it cut away from this! It cut away from this and we get back and they're on their ass. Oh no. What do you do? What do you do against rocks? Does Whitebeard come back? Cause alright, Big Mom and Kaido left. They left right now. Who is this? Oh, that's Marco's dad then. He's probably gonna be like, bro, we better go right now. We'll start. The Whitebeard pirates must have started with him as first mate then. Probably. We'll see. Bold question mark from Newgate. You broke the mountain, didn't you, Newgate? Who are you? Looks like your crew's almost breaking up. He's saying, who are you? Wait, if this is Marco's dad, and he was a part of Rox's crew. Actually, no. I'm mistaken. If Marco's dad was fighting Silver Axe, he wasn't on Rox's crew. That's my bad. A little slip up. He was on Roger's crew. He was on Roger's crew fighting Silver Axe. So he switched to join... Did he switch to join Newgate? Graham Polo. Graham and Polo Marco. I'm a big fan. Wow. You need a ship, right? Let's join forces. Buzz off, don't get in my way. Wow, it started on God Valley. Yo, it started on God Valley. What fruit did he have? I wonder if he had the Phoenix fruit and maybe like he died and his son and got, I don't know. That's crazy though. We never see him use anything when he was fighting, so he could just be like a hockeyless, a fruitless hockey user maybe. I mean, he has to be. He definitely has to be a hockey user. Probably not. I don't know about Conquerors, but he's still alive. Hey yo. No way I'm seeing Perona's fruit being used by whoever this is. Who is this? Are you serious? Whoa. Hey, where's Newgate? Don't ask me. Okay, so he didn't get cut in half. How did you die? How did any of these characters die? Okay. We're not hearing from Captain John. It's looking bad. It's looking pretty bad. I don't see a panel of him, so maybe that cannon, that number 5. It's Mr. 5, by the way. That Mr. 5 bomb fruit really killed him. I said Mr. 4 back in the last chapter. I was wrong. Mr. 4 is actually the one dude who fought Usopp and Chopper. He was so forgettable. I could not remember him for the life of me, so I got 4 and 5 mixed up. Calm down, Dragon. What do you think you're doing? Ooh. He's like, I gotta go back out there. There's a kid that needs me, bro. That needs my saving. Oh, what's he doing? Me, what about you? You condone this? Try. Talk! Dragon, please. Come on, bro. We need your stocks to go up. This is where it starts. This is where it starts. Right now, bro. No more dot dot dots. Oh, shit. No, that's not from Dragon. That's not from Dragon. Hold on. Let's continue. Let's continue. You condone this? Dragon. Bring those survivors aboard. We're saving them. Dot 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 from the survivors, I think. And if anybody's got a problem with that, I'll execute them. Dragon. Come on. This won't end well for you, Dragon. Bring it on. Let's go. Let's go. And I saw a few comments on Twitter the other day where they were complaining about why Roger's crew and all the strong hitters on God Valley that were fighting, they weren't going around saving the slaves or doing anything like that. Because that would just put attention away from Dragon and Kuma. And also, Kuma not only saved the inheritor of Joy Boy's will, but also the inheritor of Davy Jones's will. I think that is so interesting. He also, there's that one scene where he captured Shirahoshi, and those 3 characters, all like Luffy and Black Bear's wanted poster was in Imu's room, and then the picture of Shirahoshi was also there. Like, you know, and you can even Kuma had nothing. Kuma never had a scene with Vivi, but Vivi, you know, her picture also there. Those 4 figures so important, but the 3 of them, the fact that they all had interactions with Kuma, I find so interesting. But back to what I was saying before, it goes to show that Oda wanted to say, and I'm also paraphrasing from the tweet I saw, it's about bravery more than having the strength to act and to save lives. Because Dragon, obviously, he's just a marine grunt at this point. I don't think he has any special powers, no haki, no devil fruit, no nothing. It's just his will, his bravery and will to act is what's more important. And then Kuma, who does have a devil fruit, but he is just a child. He does have a devil fruit. He is a buccaneer, so he is a little bit more durable than the average man. Still has the will to act on saving others. So I think that needs to be propped up more than if it was just Roger and them. And I don't want to make that an excuse, because, I mean, Roger's crew could have saved some of the slaves. I don't think Rox's crew would have saved anybody. They're pirates. They are pirates to the core. I mean, so is Roger's crew. They were mostly focused on just saving Shaki and getting treasure, and that was it. Even Roger even said it in this chapter. But anyway, I'll execute you if you got a problem with me. Talk, Dragon. Where are you going, Rayleigh? Gabon. They're gonna help their captain out. Oh, the wings. The wings of the future first king. Don't follow us. Sail the boat out to sea and wait. Oh, they all swim. They all swim back. Okay. That island never existed. Is that clear? Sheesh. West Blue. Where's Eam? So Eam is gone. Okay. What I said earlier, disproven. Eam is not gonna fight after this. But they do, okay, they do use a mother flame. They do use Uranus to wipe out this island. So, base Emu still had plans to get rid of everybody on the island, but wiping the island entirely, yeah. The Mother Flame was a new thing from Vegapunk, though, right? So I wonder how that's gonna work if they use Uranus to get rid of this island. I gotta go back to those Egghead chapters because I'm pretty sure the Mother Flame is like a new thing, or maybe that flame has always existed, but they didn't know a proper way to harness it, so that's why they got Vegapunk, and that's why the Mother Flame is the way it is now. So this could be like a lot more wild. This Uranus attack supposedly could be a lot more wild and chaotic. It might have like a greater blast range than what they can control than if they had the Mother Flame. I think that's my prediction. I don't know. We'll see probably like either next chapter. I think next chapter the island's gonna get Mother Flame. It's gonna get wiped out. Oh, the narrator speaking, bro. Wait, that might be. Oh, we might not get another flashback chapter. The narrator speaking right now. The records kept by G11 and CP6 concerning the top secret level S special mission on God Valley are sparse. Sparse. I'm surprised it's not the other hand. Yo, the other hand. You're not praying now. You gotta use your heart. What's some Netro? I'm surprised there's any information at all about this. I'm surprised they said sparse. You would think the world government would want to wipe this clean. Any record of this. Sparse means it still exists. The names of the participants of the human hunt were purged. Oh my god, these scumbags got away in the end. Little is record that. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Garp didn't really save many celestial dragons. Really, he was mostly focused on just fighting Emu and then Rocks, and it made it seem like he was actively fighting to protect these guys. Like, no, the hell he wasn't. Not really. Little is recorded regarding the site of the incident, God Valley. Now they're huffing and puffing. All right, they're exhausted a little bit. Did you know the government had ties to that black monster? I don't like that wording. Who said that? Who said, was that Garp? Bro, watch out, bro. Seems like an affront to justice. He sounds like Sonic and Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't like that wording, bro. Information regarding the island's whereabouts, size, and population were also purged. Dang, the specifications of the island? The number of casualties remain unknown to this day. Okay, who's huffing and who's wheezing? Because, I mean, regardless, they're still gassed. I'm with you there. Did you know the government had ties with that? I think that's Roger saying that. I think Roger says that. I mean, they both didn't know, but I think this wording sounds like this one be coming from a Marine, right? Talking about the government. So he's talking. This is Garp right here. Garp is wheezing. Well, Roger's wheezing too. If you want to leave the Navy, you should join us. He offered Garp to... Yo! Whoa! My dude! Yo, Garp on Roger's crew was sick! Hell no, if I quit, who'd protect the Marines? Because he still has faith that, he still has that idea that there are still... And there are. It's proven with many different Marine characters in the story, like Smoker and Kobe, and to an extent Helmeppo, But Garp still sees those types of people in the Marines that it can change eventually, which it might. I mean, not might, which it will eventually by the end of the story. Because once they topple the world government, the Marines need some sort of reform and under new establishment. I wonder what that's gonna be like. If Buggy becomes god of the world, I swear, bro. Like, how would the world even? I mean, he might be a puppet. Who knows? Like he is with Cross Guild. If he's god of the world, though, who would be the actual? I guess it'll be Vivi. It'll be Vivi. Like Buggy would be the figurehead, and Vivi would be like the real queen of the world. So I think the Marines would really be reformed under her rule. Yeah, okay, that would make sense. That would make sense. All right, because I'm like Buggy. What would Buggy do? He would know, but he'll be a figurehead. Okay, they're both huffing and wheezing, dude. This is crazy, man. It's all about the mass, Garp. The mass. What are you talking about? That's what I was gonna ask. Oh, he's teaching him. Yo, he's giving him a quick lesson on ACOC. No way. Is he really doing that? Is he really giving him a lesson about Advanced Conquerors right now? Roger teaching Garp? Armament Hockey can normally counter Devil Fruit abilities, and I'm using Conqueror's Hockey coding to boot. So there's no way my attacks aren't doing anything. He's about to teach him. Wait, he doesn't know. He doesn't know it either. So maybe he figured it. He figured it out while they were fighting. He was like, "No, we need something else, bro. We need that Ryuo. We need that Ryuo right now." They don't even need to go to Wano to figure that out. They're gonna figure it out right now fighting rocks. They just learned it just now by fighting them. They're like, bro, this ain't gonna do it. This ain't gonna do it. So their peak hasn't happened yet. Their peak is gonna happen when they learn this new hockey ability and use that to defeat him. That's when they enter their prime. So their prime isn't right now. It's post Rocks fight. It's post God Valley. Wait, did I read this part? Hold on. Armament Hockey can only counter Devil Fruit abilities, and I'm using Conqueror's Hockey coding to boot. So there's no way my attacks aren't doing anything. It's because he's also using Conqueror's Hockey to guard himself. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise we'd cancel each other out. Exactly. Okay. If we don't overcome that, we won't go through. If we don't overcome that, we won't go through. The way he said this sounds like a Dummy Reversi is a Devil Fruit power. Because I've always been thinking like Eam may have some sort of. I'm thinking like I've always thought the Devil Magic is like a new power system, but that could just be a Devil Fruit, like a really strong Devil Fruit that Emu acquired. But if it is a Devil Fruit, you could counter it with Hockey. But Dummy Reversi, I don't think you can counter at all with Hockey. Like at all, I don't know. Like like Rocks got hit with that thing. I'm thinking it might be okay, Dawn Dust channel said this. Or it was PN, it was the Luna PN art channel. Explained that Dummy Reversi could be a similar move that you can counter in the way that Jinbei countered Big Mom Soul Fruit by not fearing. Or also Boa Hancock's power, where if you don't have any impure thoughts, or you like stab like the Vice Admiral did, he stabbed his hand, so the pain was more on his mind than impure thoughts. Something like that. Maybe that's how you counter Dummy Reversi, just not having fear. And you might ask, the channel also explained this, he was in fear of the safety of his family, and that's what got him That's what got him to get reversed. So that could be a thing. That could be a thing. I was also thinking, like, how did the Giants get reversed? They don't really have fear, but there was also the fear of their wives. Broggy also got shot. His arm got shot off. Maybe that could have put some fear into him, you know? Like, nobody ever brought that up. So I'm like, yo, his arm got shot off by Emu. You know? Big ass cartoon flintlock took his arm off. Anyway, a little derail, but I wanted to say that we'll lose sooner or later if we keep trading blows like this. We simply can't match a monster in battle of attrition. So next time we use Conqueror's Hockey, we should channel all of our mass into it. No, this is different from Relo. Wait. This is different from Relo. This is different. Hold on. Wait. Chapter's not even over yet. It's all about mass. Channel all of your mass so that the effect of the hockey attack will be different. Of the Conqueror's Hockey attack will be different. Yeah, don't worry about crippling the... don't worry about the I can't speak. Don't worry about how crippling the aftermath will be. So, yeah. That's true. Because now it's not just hockey. It's not just your will. You're putting your body into... You're putting like 100% of your body into these attacks now. Because hockey usually can supplement that for the most part. But this time, they're putting everything into this shit. So, the drawbacks gotta be crazy. Oh my god, will you be able to escape the island after this fight? Like, will you be able to even move? I guess that's where Gabon and Rayleigh come in. Like, by the time the fight is over, you still got 2 able bodies to get these guys off the island. If we do that, we probably won't survive this. Oh, they're talking... No, that much? It will kill you? Bold font. I don't know what this is because I'm not looking at it, but I see this. That must be some gas right there. Let me keep reading. Either way, it'll take all 3 of us out of commission. And if we don't land, this is all over. 2 bold exclamation points. Okay, don't read that yet. There's still more down here. Ooh, that's Rox. I think that's Rox saying that. I can't tell what's going on here. Oh, that's a boot. I thought that was like, you know the demonic summoning circle lightning? I thought that was what that was. That's either Roger or Garp's boot. Planted on the ground fiercely. Hey, Rox. I don't know if there's any words that will comfort you at this point. I don't even know what's happened to you. But I do know one thing. And this is Garp saying this. I can feel your frustration. Yeah, that's powerful. The tears are still leaking throughout all of this. He's done, bro. He's so done right now. Before it was like an anger. Like the face was kind of angry, but like you can see the squiggliness around his mouth. Like he's had it. He's had it at this point. Like his full face is in anguish. It's not just the eyes tearing up. It's the bottom part of his face, everything. And he reacts with the bold font, man. Now this is no time for tears, you dolt. Roger's tearing up too. Look, he's wiping them off. He's wiping up any potential tear. Spread page. That's the last page, probably. He's spinning the sword. I didn't realize he was spinning the sword around. Kagatsuchi, the god of fire. Japanese god of fire. Kagatsuchi. Yo. I knew that this god's name was gonna be somebody's named attack. I'm surprised it's Roger's. I would have thought it was going to be like Sabo's. This is not a Sabo attack. This is going to be a Rocks attack. Kagatsuchi? Infinitum? Yo, what? Ad infinitum, bro. Infinite. He has an infinite punching attack? This looks like a barrage attack. He's about to do Gatling move. Vo? That's a laugh. That's his laugh. Vo haha. Kagatsuchi. I can't. You know what? The parallels. Kagatsuchi. Shinto got a fire. His son gets the flame fruit in the future. Ooh. Kagatsuchi. I'm sad that Ace never used it, and I think if this is Roger's attack, I don't expect Sabo to ever. I mean, Sabo can use an attack that's reference to another god of fire. He could use like no, he can't use Prometheus. That's Big Mom. What could he use? Vulcan? I don't know. Something. I always expected like one of Sabo's like. I keep saying like too much filler words. One of his greatest attacks, one of his final moves would be Kagatsuchi or like something like Ace. I was right. I was right. Yo, the parallels. Kagatsuchi. Oh, his sword's name is Ace. That's right. That's what his sword name is. Okay, I just remembered. Kagatsuchi's Ace. Kagatsuchi's Ace. Infinitum Dragon? Infinitum Monkey? I don't know. Wait, what's Garp's? Explosion. Just Explosion. Yo. Infinitum Explosion. Look at the barrage. That's their final moves. The full mass Kagatsuchi Ace. Yo. Kagatsuchi Ace. The world government. Is there a break? There's okay, yeah. Yo, if there wasn't a break next week, I would have went insane. Are you kidding me? The world government tried their best to bury this incident in the shadows. However, I mean the director of the world government, that one dude, I keep forgetting his name. Is it Kong something? It's Kong something. He was spilling the beans on God Valley. Not everything, but he was talking about God Valley, bro. Kagatsuchi's Ace. Oh my god. No, now I want to see Sabo use a Kagatsuchi move. I need one of his named attacks to be Kagatsuchi something. It could just be Kagatsuchi by itself, or it could be that followed up by another word. Yo, if he also says Ace, that'll be funny. Imagine like his crowbar that he still uses for some reason. Like, he's been using that shit since the SAO flashback. But imagine he uses his, not crowbar, his lead pipe. Imagine he uses the pipe and then he spins it around. He says Kagatsuchi's Ace. Yo, that would be crazy. That would be wild. Infinitum Explosion, dude. We might see Luffy use his full mass. Luffy and the Monster Trio might have to do this. If we're bringing up putting your full mass into Conqueror's Haki attacks, we might see the Monster Trio do exactly that to fight this current Gunko Imu on Elbaf. We might. We just might. However, the disbanding of the chaotic crew led by Rocksteady Zebek would leave an undeniable echo. There we go. Alright, so that's the echo. The Rocks Pirates destabilized an entire area, and the tremors of their legacy will continue to shake the world. Yeah, because you have proof of certain details happening in God Valley within the Emperor's. I'm surprised they didn't say much about God Valley, bro. Like, not many of them said much to like leak information about the incident out into the world. Like you had a lot of people back then that were very aware of these events to speak on them, but they just didn't. Like Big Mom didn't say anything. I mean, they were busy fighting, collecting treasure. I don't think too many of them. Dragon. Would people believe Dragon though? I don't know. I mean, some of the world are for the Revs, so they would believe Dragon and what he would have to say about what happened at God Valley. How did they silence some of the Marines that saw that stuff? They must have put the fear of Emu in it, not the fear of God, the fear of Emu. Do they have a memory wiping ability? Cause what the hell? There was a lot of people here this day that are very much alive. Brother, I did not. Oh my god, bro. I did not. Yo. Hold up. Hold up. Dog, I didn't even realize until I said that last sentence. These two's attacks are punching holes in two rocks. He is dead. That's his leg sliced up. That's his leg sliced up. That is holes. These are holes from Garp's infinitum explosion being punched into his body. The wings are gone. The wings are gone, but the sides of his body are getting holes punched in them. He's dead. No, this attack killed him. This attack killed him unless the Domi Reversi also has a regenerate. I can't say that damn word. Regeneration ability to it. No, he's gone, dude. He's gone. If this doesn't kill him, then the Uranus satellite beam is definitely going to kill him. That Uranus satellite beam is taking him out if this doesn't get him. And that's my prediction for the next chapters. So in 2 weeks, I'm expecting. I think he's going to tank this, or not tank this, but he's going to endure this, survive this. But he's out of commission. All three of them are going to be out of commission, like they explained, and they won't be able to move. They won't be able to move and get off the island. And currently, Emu is planning for Uranus to wipe this thing off the map. But we have Gabon and we have Rayleigh coming to pick up Garp and Roger and leave the island. And it's sad because, oh, you can see it better here. Okay, hold that thought. You can see, okay, his arm has a hole punched in it here. I was not paying attention to the panels. I was reading, bro. I was not looking at the drawings. Yo, so the wings are gone. You can see holes punched in them all throughout his body. Yo, his leg! Look at his leg! Look at his left leg! It's gone. Yeah. So if he does regenerate, it's gonna take a while. So he's gonna be on the ground. And they can't find a way to reverse the Domi Reversi. There's no way to bring him back, I think. Cause if they try to like get Gabon or Rayleigh to carry him, you're only carrying somebody who's going to heal back up and start attacking you again. So he has to go. He has to go. There's no you gotta put him down. You gotta let him you have to let him go to get put down by Uranus. I don't think there's no other way. No other way that they know of. Because I'm pretty sure the Straw Hats are going to figure out how to solve the Dummy Reversi problem either by the end of Elbaf or maybe later on. We'll find out then. But this is difficult. These are difficult times right now. Oh man. But I, with that prediction I made, I'm pretty sure we're going to get another flashback chapter, probably the last one. I thought this was going to be the last one, but the way I'm seeing things, we got to see how they got off the island, and how we need confirmation of how exactly the island got wiped. Like we already know, like Uranus Mother Flame. I just want to see it at this point. So that's probably going to be shown next chapter. But with that being said, this is the last of Rocks. I hate to say it, but it has to be said. I hope we get mentions of him after this. I hope we get mentions of his name, references to him. Many, like, people bringing his face up in their mind. We get like a panel of that. I hope we see that a little bit after the fact, but he's gone. We see how he went. Oh wait, you know what? Okay, before I go, I was about to dip right there. We might also see more of Teach. I think we're going to get a few more flashback chapters, maybe, because first we got to see how these two get off the island. Uranus destroying God Valley, wiping it off the map. But I think there might be another flashback chapter that involves Marshall D. Ares and Teach. Teach and his mom. We might see more of that. Yeah, I feel like we might see another flashback chapter featuring them as the main focus. Yeah, that could be like the next two chapters from now. So, okay. That's all the thoughts that I can conjure up. I'm sure there's going to be more, but as usual, there's going to be a lot of processing with this chapter. I can't think right now. I can't think clearly right now. But